Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 30 of Cameron's Nostalgia Podcast. So this is the last video of 2024. I'm your host Cameron Strickland, and today I have with me Brunella
Hi.
Battista. Battista. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you, Cameron?
I'm doing good. Now for any of the guys who don't know, Brunella is a actress who is best known for her work on Polka Dot Shorts as Dumpty.
Yes, Dumpty was the brown egg on the polka dot shorts. There was also another egg, Humpty, and so we were brothers, Humpty and Dumpty.
Nice. Let's begin our first question. How did you get interested in acting?
Well, I always wanted to be an actor when I was a kid. And then, in order to move from Italy to Canada, I was looking for a school that was acting and would also allow me to have an international student permit. And the mime school in Toronto called Mime Unlimited had that, and it had a full year program. So I enrolled.
Nice. We made it all the way to 30 episodes of my show.
Yeah. Did you like the show?
Uh-huh.
Ah. Yeah, there was a lot of episodes. So the character that had the most episodes was Pokeroo, of course, because he was in every single show. So he had the most episodes of all. But it was really a lot of fun. It was a great group of people, from the producers to the directors. It was really lovely to be there.
Nice. So, what was your first appearance on television?
My first appearance on television, it probably was in on another puppet show, Ed the Sock. I was a mime on Ed the Sock one day.
Okay. Can you tell me what Polka Dot Shorts is about?
So Polka Dot Shorts was the story of this pair of polka dot shorts. They would be found everywhere in this magical world where Pokeroo and his friends lived. And so the polka dot shorts were present in every single episode, and they would always be found in a weird spot.
Okay. I do have two VHS copies.
Nice.
Can you see them?
Wow. Yeah. A Star is Born, one of my favorite episodes.
Is that your favorite episode?
One of my favorite for sure. There is another one too that is a favorite, Dumpty's birthday party, and another one with some aliens called where Dumpty becomes Klaatu.
Hmm. I do have another one.
Badge of Merit. Oh, that's a great one. There is just so many. It's funny because now they're all on YouTube as well. I don't know if they're legally on YouTube or not, but there is somebody that has been posting them, and it's yeah, it's kind of fun to watch them sometimes. I really enjoy that.
It's from UK.
Ah, so it was actually shot in Scarborough, at the TV Ontario studios in Scarborough near Toronto. And it was, yeah, the set was all indoors. It was all built there. I have a couple of photos of the times when we were on set, if you like to see them.
Are you gonna send it to me?
Oh, I can just share my screen if you like. So I'll share this image here, actually. This is one of the can you see the image? Or you see a variety of images?
I could see that.
Just one?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So this was one of the very first photos we ever took at the Polka Dot Shorts. And it was very unique because there was a solar eclipse happening that day. Yeah, and that's all the cast over there. And I have another one. So that same photo then was used to be in the videos, in the intros, and something very cool is that this is a shot. I don't know, maybe this one was a bit too small. Let me see it again. Uh, but it was all shot in studio, and the sets were just the most beautiful thing. Here, I'll share
nice.
another one. Uh,
I guess another one.
yeah. So over here, I have a couple of the different photos. And yeah, and some info. The show is actually, yeah, translated and sold to 33 countries and even won a Gemini Award in the preschool category. And what else? This is one of the shots with the entire cast and crew, and it was a big crew. Here there is everybody, the director, some of the wonderful people that worked in the props. The props were really lovely, and you can see Pokeru's house here, and one of the masters of props, the ADs, and the producer right here, Jed. Yeah, so here I have another one that maybe will give you a bit more of an idea uh, as to as to what it was like. Uh, Share this one. So here is another photo of another year when we were all working together. And here toward the bottom, you can see that these are the cameras that were actually on the floor. And I had a camera inside the costume so that I could see where I was going. So it's not so easy to see where we were moving because I could see a little bit through the eyes, but really not a lot. And so there was, as you can see in this photo, the costume would open in half. That's Humpty over here. And we had a camera right in the front part, right over here, both of us, so that we could see. And it was really, because the costume was made with wood, it was really hard to move. And they always wanted us to like grab, play ball or grab things, but we really couldn't even put our hands together, right? Because it was so, uh, the costume was like wood. Yeah. But it was a great and fun show to be on.
Nice. Now, Dumpty is voiced by Julie.
Yeah, so the voices came later. So the Polka Dot, I don't know if you're familiar also with the Polka Dot door, but it used to be just the two hosts with puppets and they would move the toys around basically. And so they told the stories and they had the toys. So that's how we started. We started as the live characters. But we still had the narrators that were narrating the stories, and so we would just act. And so all of us in the cast, we were all from different places. So I had an Italian accent, and then Humpty had like kind of like a French accent, and we all had very different voices that were not used for the first couple of years at all. And so when the producers then decided to go with the characters actually speaking themselves, they made the choice to hire voice actors just for the voices so that they could get some, I guess, uniformity and stuff. But we were still the live bodies, the live characters, so we were just dubbed over.
Nice.
Mhm.
So you met Pokeroo.
Yes, yeah. Peru, Greg Lantier was a lovely, wonderful person, not easily reachable. I don't know if you have tried reaching Pokeru, but nobody has seen him in many years, and I hope he's doing well. He was really a fun person, and yeah, he really made our days. Everybody, every single character there, every single actor, and everybody in the cast and crew as well. They were just such lovely, wonderful people, very approachable, very wonderful.
Yes. Are there any other TV appearances?
For those characters, no, we stayed pretty much just in that show. I think maybe some other actors went on to do the live shows where actually they would go into, schools or performances and other things. We never did those. We were only the actors for the TV show. And for myself, I've had other appearances on TV and other things, but nothing I would say as notable as the Polka Dot shorts. I was in a movie. There was an Italian-Canadian collaboration many years ago, and I did a commercial as well for the Wall Street Journal. And yeah, but really the Polka Dot shorts was the highlight, I would say, of the fun.
Okay. We already shown the behind the scenes photos and footage of Polka Dot shorts.
Yeah, so I have those few that I've shown you there. They are quite personal to me. I can show you maybe another one. Let's see if this one will come out. Okay. Uh, so this one photo, I had some friends visiting on set, and yeah, I saw a comment recently on Instagram saying that that was one of their best time childhood memories that they have, and that's Pokeroo, and it was just so yeah, it was just so great to be part of such a funny show. And the one thing about that show was that even though it was a children's show, the producers and the directors always threw in something that was kind of like an inside joke or something for adults to get. It had a lot of like cultural references to music or things about the 70s, the 80s, and other things that that only people on the inside or adults might be able to get while watching with their children, which was kind of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, and the best things I would say, the props were so amazing and the sets, like the whole place just looked amazing and walking in there every day was just such a fabulous and different experience.
Okay. So, you met up with Marigold.
Yes. Yes, Marigold, wonderful actress, amazing dancer. We did some live theater together as well. And yeah, it was just very wonderful.
And you met Bear.
And Bear, yes. So Bear had the most popular line of the show. And so he was very quirky and he had many popular lines in the show. But Marigold was also very, very popular. I think she was one of the favorite characters because just the ragdoll was just so beautiful. And Bear was just a character. He was very funny. So Bear is the one who actually, I think, won the Gemini for the one episode. Don't quote me on that, but I think he it was his doing.
Yes. It was from two cast members of Alien Moose.
Ah,
There was Charles P. Shant and Elisa
yeah,
Walton.
yeah. So Alyssa, yeah, Alyssa was the rag doll, Marigold, and Charlie was the bear. Yeah.
And do you have a Dumpty costume?
No, I don't have a Dumpty costume, although I used to have all the toys because you could buy them at the Bay. So the Bay used to sell all the toys, and I actually bought a whole set to take to my nieces and nephews back in Italy. But no, we did not keep the costumes. The costumes stayed with TV Ontario, and they were quite big. Like the costume, was like really big. It was hard to get through doors.
Nice. Well, grazie, Brunella, for your time.
You're you're welcome. Di niente. You're very welcome. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, I think if anybody who's watching this has worked on the Polka Dot shorts, thumbs up because it was great working with you. And if you want to see the episodes beside going on TV Ontario, as I said, you can find them all on YouTube if you just search for Polka Dot shorts. It's a lovely show. They're really fun. They're only I think 11 minutes each episode, and yeah, so check them out.
Nice. So we reached all the way to 30 episodes,
Yeah. I did about 80, but there were many more. Yeah.
and this is the last year of 2024.
Yes. Is this your last episode then for 2024?
Yes.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, you're doing a great job, Cameron, and it's great to see that there is such a nostalgia show.
Nice. Stay tuned for there will be more guests coming up. Until next time, peace and Happy New Year.
Bye-bye then, and Happy New Year. Thank you again.